everyone, Onlyman here with another ride-along video. Today we will be featuring the heavy Flak Spire with double Hades Gatling gun on Northern Fjords. I'll actually be doing this game with a clanmate of mine, Teddy Bear Mafia, so special shout out to him. And be facing a clan that I've grown to know very well, Clan. They're very good. A couple games ago, they absolutely smashed me 5-1, so this was a chance to kind of get back at them. Anyway, let's get started. Alright. As I said, Northern Fjords, my favorite map in the game. Go ahead and skip past all this stuff. So this was a pretty good game. There was some mistakes that I'll definitely point out in here that I made that was a little silly. Alright, so in here, pretty normal. Now with this ship, you have to be a little bit passive. Because of the nature of the heavy flak, it is hard to sometimes be as aggressive as you may want to. So, but whenever you do have the opportunity to take kills, it does very well at what it does. As you can see, what I have on my gunner is he is an engineer with the buff hammer, the pipe wrench, and the chem spray. And he's using charge rounds. Charge rounds with buff hammer on a heavy flak will do almost as much as a lock Nagar shot if they have no armor. And they are just whole. It will kill very fast. And not in this game, you won't see it used as well because our engagements weren't as good, but I will see if I have another game where there was one that I did earlier today that showed a lot better how deadly it can be, where in 2 shots, you know, the enemy ship is dead. So definitely something to be reckoned with. So right here, Deadly Drop did get a good drop on us. With their Hades and their good downward arcs, but our friend over there, the Watchafish, managed to push him back, and in that we got some good shots on him. Knew he was hurting on hull. So in here, we approach him, and in this game, I believe we go in for the ram kill. But in here, I kind of have to play a proxy engineer, which is sometimes what you may have to do whenever you want as much guns as you can possibly get on them. It is it's something you just have to do as Spire to be ready to either man a gun or take care of the hull. So in here, my co-captain did a really good job of disabling them, and Deadly Drop did the unfortunate thing of turning back to us, so allowed us to get good positions on him. So here we have the GAT going. I decide I probably have a hell of a lot more armor, so I go in for the ram, and eventually paid off. As you can see, ramming Spire, you know, you don't really see that all that often. So we just continue here with Goldfish. He will eventually get cleaned up, as you saw by our Watchafish, and here we decide to not go back to our spawn. And this is for the reason being that a Mobula, under most circumstances, are very easy to kill in terms of you know, hull stripping and then taking out their armor. They don't have a whole lot of armor there. They don't have a whole lot of armor stripping, taking out their hull. And they are in a very unfortunate situation. Mobulas can kill extremely fast. I view that they are the fastest. They are potentially the fastest killing ships in the game. But it is very hard for them, to the nature of their balloon and hull placement, armor placement. Sorry, for them to be able to shoot while repairing. It makes them have to decide, and that decision can and in many instances lead to their death. Alright, so here for Deadly Drop, we don't get this kill, unfortunately. we do miss a couple of our heavy flak shots, and he does do really well with using the very, very, very strong vertical maneuverability of the Mobula. So he does do that very well. That was actually our clan um, guy that's doing that. And here I decide, we need the protection of our goldfish. He's going to help us out and provide a little bit of screening for us. Goldfish does he does do a good job of keeping me from able to take out the Mobula, because if we were able to keep guns between me and the goldfish, the Mobula would have died fairly quick. So in here we almost had him. We almost had him. He did take out our Hades, or excuse me, our heavy flak, just in time for us not to be able to get the shot off that would honestly probably would have killed him. So in here we decided, we'll go for a deadly drop, which was a good target at the time. And it was there. I did make the mistake. I should have been a little bit more aggressive from the get-go. I allowed him to start getting his distance back, so that way the Hades could reach their arming distance. But it's alright. It does eventually work out in the end, because we did manage to hurt them there, and then we'll manage to kill them. And my death was the only death on our team. So it does eventually work out in our favor. My teammate does a very good job of prioritizing targets, keeping deadly drop check, because he represents the hardest, or the highest kill potential on their team, just because of the weapon loadout that he has. Alright, so in here, so what was having looks like I was accidentally typing F in party. So while I was telling my co-captains was kind of lead them out in front, so that way whenever I would be able to get to the spot of the arch, which the arch is a very good spot for a Spire to hide behind, due to its ability to just pop up and down, just gives it a lot of options. So that way whenever he crossed, I could immediately start firing upon him, and then what you'll see Teddy Bear Mafia do is turn around and get it back on him as well. That is something that's very important in Guns of Icarus, is prioritizing targets. Always, 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 always want to prioritize the target as the highest killing potential. Unless it's just you're in a situation where that is impossible due to someone with a Hawacha or something and just killing, but if you are in a position where it's 50-50 choice, I have to choose this, even like 70-30% choice, we have to choose that, choose the person with the highest killing potential, because the person that's in the Hawacha fish could, they could shoot at you all day, and yeah, they might eventually kill you, maybe, but compared to like a Mobula or a Metamidian with a Gap Mortar, they are a lot more deadly of a target. Not saying that the Hawacha fish isn't necessary. Obviously, you're seeing the Hawacha fish on my team do really good work and get some kills on their own, but it's due largely in part to the armor stripping that we're able to provide, as well as hurting them ourselves. So that's why, in my team's case, I would be the priority target. Their team's case would be the. All right, so we move in here. We go ahead. We dip behind the arch, prepare a little bit, get everything back up and running. Get my balloon. Pretty sure I get my balloon back up and going. Yep, here we go. And I start using this arch, a little bit, so that way I can kind of draw out fire, let my goldfish, sneak around the side, which he does, and then he goes right into deadly drop, and I believe he gets the kill from here. Yep, a little oopsie by my hand accidentally bump. Yep, and kills him. I believe what happens is he rams him, and then he bumps off the edge, and then that's enough to strip his armor, and then he just goes in for a kill, and then here we go. I think he actually got that kill. Should have been mine. Oh well, I think we do get the game-winning one. So here, Elite Drop does a very unfortunate thing. He spawns right beside us. The best thing for them to do in this situation is spawn on the other side of the map, get in the clouds, wait for their friend to spawn, and then basically try to kill me. And then from there, go to the goldfish. Doesn't exactly happen, and this is obviously where we win the game. Just kill him. He goes in for the ram, and we go ahead and get him. So, most important thing to point out in this game is prioritizing targets. Remember, target with the highest killing power is the one that you should kill the fastest. Then move on to the target, to the other team, the other teammate. But always, always, always make sure that the one that can kill you the fastest is the one that you kill the fastest. Or else you get in situations where you may ignore that Pyramidion or that Mobula or that Junker or that Spire, and then it just comes around to bite you because now that person's behind you, raining down mortars or raining down flak on you. You're dead. So, in this game, I have to say, really good job to Teddy Bear Mafia. He did a very good job piloting, being in the right place at the right time, and always presenting a formidable target. And also, it's a clan. Again, two games before this, they smashed me. I think it was the complete opposite. They won 5 and we had 1. And so definitely a good clan, even though that this game wasn't their best. We all have them. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like it, and if you're interested in more Guns of Icarus videos, please press that subscribe button. I will hopefully be doing another class video, kind of like the one I did for Pilot soon. Just have to figure out maybe what I want to do it on. If you have any suggestions, go ahead and leave in the comments below. And also, if you have any videos that you would like to submit, you send it to my YouTube email, which is onlymangaming.com at gmail, or onlymangaming@gmail.com, excuse me. I'll make sure to put it in the details of the video below. And that's about it. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope to see you all later.